All right, Shalom. This is your brother Shamak out of the Great Millstone Atlanta camp. Before I get started, I want to give all the glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Rakha Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Shalom to our sincere brothers that's pushing, teaching truth all across the four corners of the earth. And shalom to our sincere listeners and sincere believers. Okay. Here with a lesson concerning prophecy. All right. Lord of hosts. Okay. All right, prophecy, the Lord of hosts, man. Okay, ultimately, of course, Yahweh Ba'ashim Shai, Salakia, fighting for the elect. Okay, truly. All right, but I wanted to go into that term, Lord of hosts, man. But ultimately, of course, generally speaking, the Lord is about to return. Okay, with thousands of chariots and thousands of angels, man. Okay, to destroy the wicked. Okay, and judge these heathen nations, but also to deliver the sincere believers in Yahweh Ba'ashim Shai who are of the elect of Israelites, man. Okay, all right. Both these things are about to come into play. All right, but the world doesn't think this will happen, or or they're doubtful of this event coming to pass. All right, but they have no clue what's ahead, man. The Lord of hosts is about to return. Okay, but I want to go into that term, Lord of hosts, if I may, in a blue letter. Let's see if I can pull it up. I'm gonna go to 1 Samuel just to get an early definition of it. 1 Samuel, let's get a Lord of Hosts right here in the first chapter. Just going a quick definition in the Hebrew. All right, let's go down. All right, that word host here in the Hebrew. All right. This written in Assyrian, it says Tazabah, okay? Tazabah, all right? And then when it comes down to it says, look at it, it says, translate says host, war, army, battle, service, appointed time, warfare, soldiers, company, all right? And what's going to be the Lord's company, man? The angels along with the chariots, man. Okay, it says that which goes forth, army, warfare, host. Okay, it says army. Look, it says host or organized army, and it says of angels. Okay, so this is straight to the point, man. You go into the Hebrew for host, Lord. So it's basically like saying Lord of armies. Okay, that's what's basically about to hit the planet Earth. These people they don't even expect this event to come to pass, man. They don't truly. These people in the world, majority of the world today doesn't truly believe that the Lord Yahweh Shai is about to return, man. Okay, they don't think this would even happen. Okay, but we do. All right, for those that believe, okay, in Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai sincerely and in truth in its entirety. Okay, we believe this thing, man. We believe because the scriptures say so. All right, but let's back this point up. I'm gonna start off with Zephaniah. Okay. Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 8. Okay, and this is bringing the point straight home. This is Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 8. It says, therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord. So the ones that are truly laboring and sincerely believing in Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua are waiting upon him right now as we speak. Okay, it says, until the day that I rise up to the prey, for my determinations to gather the nations who are these heathens, okay, that have afflicted us, had to have afflicted the Israelites. Okay, these heathens being the Arabs, Africans, the Chinese, the Japanese. Okay, all right, all these different nations, man. And that was just a few. Okay, it says, for my determinations is to gather the nations that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them my indignation, which the Lord's righteous anger. Okay, this is the Lord of hosts, man, the Lord of Tazabah, the Lord of armies, warfare. Okay, these people are not expecting this, man. These other nations are preparing their missiles, they're preparing their armies, they're preparing their legislations, their commands within their in their lands. Okay, they have no clue what's about to hit them, man. All right, but we do. We do have a clue, and then they're not expecting our army. Our army is the Lord's, man. Okay, it says, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. See, the Lord's about to come back with fire, man. Those chariots are gonna be shooting fire as well. Let's get into that second Ezra, man, which also goes to the return of the Lord. Okay, this is second Ezra 13, Ultimately, of course, the Lord of hosts, man. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 13, verse 1. Salaki. It says, and it reads, it says, and it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night. So this is the vision of Ezra. Okay, it says, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the ways thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. Okay, so that picture, that depiction of what the video started off with, man, let that be a some type of symbolism, man, of the Lord's return. Is about to be thousands of heaven. All right, thousands of angels. Okay, the Lord's army, along with chariots, man. Okay, this is about to bring salvation along with destruction. Okay, salvation for the Israelites, so salvation for the elect, those that sincerely believe unto the end, that hold fast to the faith. All right, and destruction for these other nations and the wicked of the Israelites, man. Okay, death, punishment, torture. All right, but he says, continuing, it says, and when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. Okay, every eye is going to see, as it's spoken about Revelation chapter 1 verse 7. Every eye is about to see Yahweh's return and the Lord of hosts, man. These armies, okay, the Lord army, okay, this organized army, okay, full of angels, and it's nothing going to be able to stop them, man. All things trembled. Okay, these people are not even expecting this to happen. That's why that's gonna be another reason why they tremble. And then the countenance and the look, the voice of the Lord, man, is gonna put people's hearts gonna be filled enough for fear. Okay, this is about to be a great, man. We in great times, man. This is it, man. Verse 4 says, and whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth felleth when it filleth the fire. Come on, bro. This is in dramatic fashion, okay? And this is really about to happen. This is not a movie. This is really about to take place on the planet Earth, all right? Verse 5, it says, and after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. So basically out of space, man. It says, verse 6, and I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew upon it. See that he's coming back with those chariots, and there's going to be a huge chariot, man. Okay, verse 7. I'll continue to highlight these verses here. Verse 7 says, but I would have seen the region or place where out the hill was graven, and I could not. That's how big the Lord's about to cover up the sky, man. The Ezra couldn't even see within his vision beyond it. Okay, that's how huge it was, man. All right. It says verse 8. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, and yet durst fight. Okay, because we just read in Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 8 that he's going to gather these nations, man, and they're going to try to fight against the Lord, man. But they're going to be so afraid. This is all the Lord's doing. This is his movie. All right. The Lord's he's going to gather these nations in the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is located in the Middle East. All right. All right. And they're going to try to attempt to fight against the Lord. He's going to judge them. That's going to be his way of judging these nations, man. The Yahweh is going to fight them himself, man, along with his army. Okay, the Lord of hosts. In verse 9, it says, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire. All right, so that shows you that when the Lord's return with his armies, man, it's going to be fire coming from those chariots, man. Blast of fire. All right, people are going to get zapped by chariots. This is not just some cartoon fairy tale. No, people are really going to be getting zapped, man. We're going to witness this, man. Okay, because the scriptures speak about that we should hide in his chamber and watch the indignation overpass in Isaiah chapter 26. Okay, so this is what we hope. We have faith in, and we believe. We truly hope that Yahweh Shai has mercy on these elect, and that we are part of the elect to watch the indignation overpass. His righteous anger, man, get kindled on these nations and the wicked of the Israelites. All right, that's what's about to take place. Okay, we either going to be on the deliverance side or the destruction side. It's no gray area in the middle. All right, you either going to get delivered or you're going to get put to death. All right, but it says, verse 10 says, but I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. Verse 11, and they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, in the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one. And that's the worst. That's the worst. That's one of the worst deaths, man. Okay, other than drowning of water, which the Lord did by the flood, is getting put to death by fire. All right, which is why the Lord is about to bring this fire, man. Okay, it's about to be a great torture. Okay, it says, and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of the innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. Yeah, because visions like this, man, so detailed as such, man, would make any of us afraid. All right, it would have us fear more of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay, and having fear of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, it takes faith. That's faith, man, because you should fear, getting judged by the Lord, man. Okay, that's faith. But those that don't fear, they don't have any faith. Okay, they're just living blindly in vanity and emptiness. Okay, but that's about to get put out pretty soon, man. All right. But it's going to that that multitude attempting to fight against the Lord, man. Because this is also spoken about in Revelation chapter 12. Okay, I'll highlight these here in yellow. But this is Revelation chapter 12, verse 7. Okay, and it reads, and there was war in heaven. Okay, Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels. Okay, so that main deceiver, okay, Esau Edom, is going to attempt to fight against Yahweh Shai. He's already planning on doing it, because we've seen it, I want to say in the year 2019, okay, late 2019, Esau announced the, I think, a sixth branch of his army, which would be the Space Force. So he's already preparing, he's already announcing or actually accepting these UFO sightings, which are actually chariots of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay, he's announcing that, so then you could already clearly see that they're attempting or planning on within their agenda to fight against the UFOs, and that's part of the Lord's army, man. So they're going to attempt to fight against the Lord, man. They're going to attempt to fight against Michael and his angels, as the scriptures say so. All right, this is Bible prophecy. Okay, and this is about to come to pass. All right, but verse 8, this tells the end all be all of the story. It says, and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. Okay, because they're about to be, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is about to be taken out of rulership, man. It says that he prevailed not. It's already written, predestined for you to fail, Esau. All right, but we know you're going to do it before you do it. We already know what you're doing. Okay, through the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scriptures. Okay, and truly thanks to prophecy. Okay, verse 9, it says, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. Verse 10, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation. Okay, because when the Lord of hosts returns, man, the Lord of armies, okay, when Yahweh Shai returns, this is our deliverance, man. This is our opportunity to be delivered from our captivities, man, from our slaveries. Okay, it says now is come salvation, strength, in the kingdom of our power. Okay, it says in the power of his Yahweh Shai. All right, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. Okay, so when the Lord of hosts, man, all right, because it says this, it says the Lord of hosts many times within the scriptures, man. Okay, the Lord of hosts is going to bring forth salvation for the Israelites, salvation for the elect. Okay, and the great multitude of believers. Okay, verse 11, and it says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb. Who is that Lamb? Yahweh Shai. He's the reason why we even have a chance. Okay, because he's that sacrificial lamb. All right, why we even have a chance to be delivered, it was thanks to Yahweh Shai, and he's about to get that glory when he returns. Okay, it says, and by the word of their testimony they love not their lives unto death. Verse 12, therefore rejoice. See, we rejoice, man. We're in a joyful mindset. We're able to, smile while prophesying, because we know what is going on. We know it's the end all be all of the story. We know this is not how life is going to be. All right, we know we win at the end. Okay, we know we win, man, and we know Esau Edom is about to get taken out of the way thanks to Yahweh Shai, man. Thanks to the return of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai and his angels. Okay, and the chariots. All right, that's what it says. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. So Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is about to come down hard in these last days, man. Because then within his spirit, within his mind, within his heart, he knows that his time is short. His spirit understands that. That's why he's trying to move speedily and swiftly. All right. If he knew he had a bunch of time, he wouldn't be trying to force all these medicines or, lethal injections into people, or trying to speed up their agenda by signing all these executive orders. All right. Doing all these such things in a speedy mindset, man. But he know he had but a short time. It's very easy to see. Okay. For those that believe and for those that are meekful to accept the truth for what it is, man. The truth of the Bible, that is. All right. But verse 12 again. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth, but he had but a short time. Okay. And I end off the lesson with Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3. I started verse 7. Okay. It reads, it says, in the time of their visitation they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. They shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever. Okay, so this is our last captivity, man, and we're gonna be joint heirs with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, we're gonna be joint heirs, man. So the Lord of hosts returning and Him getting His glory, we get our glory as well. All right. Verse 9 says, they that put their trust in Him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with Him. For grace and mercy is to His saints. And who are the saints? The children of Israel, man. Ban Yasha'Allah. Okay. All right. It says, for grace and mercy is to His saints, and He have care for His elect. That's why the Lord is returning, man. For His elect, select few, the remnant. All right. That believe in Him. Not for the entire nation of Israel. Not for everybody in the world today. No. Only for the elect, man, that are scattered around the world. For those that truly sincerely believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and in that name. Okay. So verse 9 one more time, it says, they that put their trust in Him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with Him. For grace and mercy is to His saints, and He have care for His elect. Okay, so that's why the Lord of hosts is returning, for the elect, man, for that deliverance of the elect and judgment for the wicked. Okay, including you other nations, and of course the 2/3 of the nation of Israel and other parts of the earth as well that are going to get judged, man, in these last days, man. Okay, so with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying and exhorting concerning the Lord of hosts, concerning the prophecy. I will end off by giving all the glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Wakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Hey, Shalom, Abba, Shalom, keep the faith.